Hey everyone, good to see you again. I'm really happy today. I'm joined by a really amazing soul. Alnor, would you like to say hi to everyone?
Hi, I'm Alnur. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today. The intention today is to be able to highlight our campaign through Vibha around speaking up. And our endeavor is to encourage you, if you're watching in, to be able to reclaim your own voice, speak authentically, and find a space where you can feel comfortable enough to step up and show up for yourself. Arun, would you like to tell us, in your perspective, what might be, the purpose of speaking up? How does it really help?
Thank you for asking me that. So I'd like to share by sharing my journey. At the age of 8, I went through series of attacks and all of that uh, shook me to my core. And then growing up, I was always in a shell and all of that. And I ballooned to be 360 pounds. Right now, I've lost half
I
of
did
my
not
weight.
know that. I did not know that.
Yes, yes. So what was the catalyst was this wonderful human. His name is Shabu. He faced lots of adversity. At the age of 18 or something like that, he lost his eyesight. But this doesn't stop him. He cooks, he bakes, he line dances. I don't know if you know the Gujarati dances, the Ras and the Garbas and the Dandias. He does all of that. He mountain bikes, tandem bikes with his wife. He has summited mountains. And when he came back from summiting Mount Kilimanjaro in Africa, where I'm from, I reached out and I said, Sabu, why? And he said, I believe I can. And that was the start of me starting to believe in myself because I didn't believe in myself. And Caroline, I shared this with you earlier about your post about loving oneself. That is still hard. That as much as I'm able to give love to others and share love and speak about love and communicating that to the clients and all of that. But when you look in the mirror, that's when the change starts to. Thank you.
Thank you. That's so powerful, I resonate because I think I've only started doing a lot of deep personal work in my life over the last 5 or 6 years, but and this is completely unplanned what we're sharing right now, but I've
Yes.
experienced a lot of rage within myself, rage, hatred, for so long, until I realized that there was a lot of self-hate, and I needed to work on myself, and like you so beautifully talked about that self-love, practicing that, really
Yes.
experiencing that for myself. And it was hard, it was really hard because I had so much of hatred and rage within me. And it's I'm still a work in progress, no doubt about it, but if I look at where I am now and where I was a few years ago, my gosh, it does take consistency, it takes discipline, it takes courage, but I do believe that you do move on to a space which liberates you and just it just opens you up. It just opens you
So
up.
true. So true. So I'd like to share, I've become a cognitive behavior therapist. I deliver these workshops that are based on proven principles and all of these. Sometimes you think that they're so easy and all of that. And what it is that, it's turning down that internal critic because we are born to do better and better. And by doing better and better, we are born to find faults at times. And those faults can be our internal voice, the internal critic. And it's to say in my post just a couple of days ago, it is with accepting yourself. I'm all right. I'm perfect. being imperfect. That's Brené Brown's talk, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
talking about 7 out of 10 is perfect. Why do you have to go with the 10 out of 10? I do have Indian roots, so yes, Indian parents. What, you didn't get 100? You should get 120%. You should get 150%. Come on. Why aren't you a doctor? Why aren't you an engineer? I went through that all my life. And for me, actually, as a kid, I wanted to be a fashion designer. That was shunned on. And so, coming to Canada, immigrating to Canada, I decided to go into either social work or human resources. And then I chose human resources. That's why I love to then be able to coach people in job search. And I moved into life coaching as well. So what you said really resonates is because we are so afraid to love ourselves. We have that internal rage because we are putting ourselves, comparing ourselves to others who, we're not taking into account the journeys that we've been on. So speak up, because you know what? You have it in you. You're a beautiful human being. You're amazing. And take a breath, be with the flow, meditate, and always have chai.
Well said. I have mine too. Thank you. Yeah, I hear a lot of appreciation, which is something that I integrate into my coaching as well with my clients, within the community as well. And I practice self appreciation because I think that's one of the fundamentals to raise my emotional state, to access joy, peace, harmony within myself. Because I can only, bring myself fully out into the world if I'm happy within. And um,
Yes.
and I'm so happy that we did this. Thank you so much. I really loved this share. It was so authentic, and I know it was straight from the heart. So, if you're listening in and you have a story around speaking up that you would like to share, please, we would encourage you to do so. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alnor, for your time. See you soon.
Yes, thank you so much. And keep on doing the wonderful work that you're doing. It was my deep pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.